Hello. We have found our first end city. Obviously, there's nothing there. Well, there's a shulker right. No, that's an ender chest. Never mind. We're at 13,000 blocks out. We've got islands now. I'm being a little more brave in going faster, although there's no road below us, so it's like, eh. All right. I need to go straight. Is that straight? Boom. There. I don't like bouncing off the sides. So anyways, we've got coarse fruit now, which, I figured I might not even see that for a while. But we've got islands. Someone's repaired the road, but you can see there are big gaps in places. So where it had to be repaired. So I am nervous about, going full speed, but I am going a little bit faster now. Slow down. I don't want to. The world wasn't rendering in front of me, and it was like, oh, that's scary. I can't see what's there. I'm gonna slow down. Coward, I am. Coward. But this is nice. We can travel really fast. I mean, when we look at the chords, you can see how quickly, if I go full speed like this, we're booking. Oh, second end city. I should be careful where I'm looking so I don't look at an Enderman. Not gonna stop. I imagine I could start going off just in a random direction. Probably be okay. And find something, but who knows? Anyways, we're gonna go out a ways before we head off in a random direction. I already know that if we find any cities like what we found, that got a little bit of a hole there. That if you follow the ship in the direction it's pointing, or from behind it, either way, you usually will find more cities. That's kind of how they spawn and generate. But if there's a city here along the highway, guaranteed someone's just flown off in that direction and, spoiled everything. So we kind of got to go off in our own direction and find something unique. But this world has been here a long time, years and years, so it's had years of people slow down. I know it doesn't end. It just hasn't rendered, and it freaks me out. It's like, no, stop, stop, stop. The world is having problems keeping up with me moving that fast, so we'll just keep it a little slower, I guess. It's okay. We're not using up food, and we're still traveling millions of times faster than we would if we were walking. Well, not really millions, but tens of times faster. All right, we'll see you when we break off and go discover our own city to get our first elytra. Why, hello there. I am looking down to avoid the eyes of the Enderman. Welcome back. All right, a couple updates while we continue on. Try not to stare at people in the Enderman. I should have brought a pumpkin, a carved pumpkin. All right, so long story. This is my second time in the end. Yeah. So we got to the end, as you saw. We were going down the ice highway. We got to the end of the ice highway, which ends about at 50,000 blocks. We were going on the west highway. Excuse me. Every freaking time I start talking. Sorry. Anyways, so we took off Um, ooh, ooh. Now, this doesn't mean anything, but we're going to pause here for a second. So we took off because I had to finish my story. So we took off, and we started collecting some coarse flowers. We have more in our ender chest. And somehow I looked at an enderman. And I forgot to put on my better armor. And so it basically 3-shot me. And I was back at my base. Very depressing. So I made a choice to break my bed and go to spawn. Now, of course, I went to my base first, emptied out my ender chest because I had collected things, you know, on my way inward. Sorry. And collected, you know, put stuff in, got ready, and then killed myself with the /kill command. Went to spawn. Obviously, the portal is only 5,000 blocks out from spawn, so that was easy to get to. Traveled back out to where I died, got my stuff, so that's a positive, right? And then took off. I've been traveling, as you can see, about 9,000 blocks. Not really that far, but just on foot, building bridges, taking advantage of other bridges as I went. Past many full end cities, partial end cities, all of them raided. A couple of them with chests in them, but you could tell that they would be empty, so I didn't even bother to look. But no shulkers at all. I haven't seen a single shulker. But I'm an idiot. Not because I looked at an enderman. I am a total idiot. Because even on my first trip out, I didn't put any rockets in my ender chest. And I took out the gunpowder and the reeds that I had in my ender chest to empty out the shulkers and make room so I could collect stuff. And so here I'm sitting in the end, and you know, eventually I'm going to find an elytra. There won't be any at this one. But I don't know. There's no block paths. But I don't see proof of a shulker here. Yeah, there's nothing here. And it's, yeah, someone broke in through here and got everything. So, darn it. But anyways, this is a good sign. There's a ship here. No city. That's weird. Means we can keep going that direction. North, the way we're going, and we should find some more cities. So, obviously someone with an elytra came here and tempting to check the chest, see if they left anything, but there's not even a thing on the wall to, you know, so I doubt it. Anyways, so even if we find an elytra, which we will eventually if we don't die. Oh, I've almost died a second time, by the way. I threw an ender pearl, and somewhere, somehow, I looked at an enderman again. And even with my armor that I have now, which, you know, fire protection, I know, on these, blast protection on this, and protection on this. I mean, I know it's not the best, but it's still pretty good, pretty darn good. And then my sword, you know, sharpness 5, sweeping edge, knockback, all of that. It almost killed me again. I was down to a half a heart, and I would have been back at spawn. So, needless to say, and I keep forgetting all the strats. I have a boat. I took it off my hotbar. I have a bucket of water. I could, you know, put that down in front of me so that it's harder for the enderman to get to me. You know, I mean, there's all kinds of things I could do. I have a boat. I could trap it in a boat. Oh, there is a city there. I guess it did. I was just too... I almost looked at an enderman again. I would throw the pearls, but every time I throw the frickin' pearl, I end up glancing somehow at an enderman. It is so annoying. Anyways. I'm not seeing any shulkers. I have ESP turned on so that I should be able to spot if there's a shulker, because I don't want to try to climb up every single end city just to see if there's a shulker, or even in free cam try to look around and see if I can see a shulker. I just want to look at the city and say, oh, there's shulkers there, so that city's one I want to go to, versus, oh, there's nothing there, so no need to try and explore. I mean, there's those chests up above me, but probably completely. Oh, for a moment I thought that was a shulker, and I was gonna go, oh wow, someone dropped a shulker. But no, I am not that lucky. Anyways, onward we go. Trying not to look at Enderman accidentally, even like that, when I'm going down a slope and one just barely. All it takes is a little glance. And I'm so bad. And you can tell we're crossing over back and forth between these chunk issues, which is between the main update of the cliffs and caves and that. And even though the end didn't change, it changed the way things generate. And so we keep crossing those things. We've used up all of our blocks. We've been collecting endstone, which is something, but it's like I want to build the bridges, but at the same time, it's like it's a long way. All right, well, off we go. Hope we don't fall. I mean, in the end, it would probably be faster just to kill myself, go to spawn, and beg someone to give me an elytra. The bad thing is now that I've destroyed my bed at my base, it means even if I get an elytra, one, I won't have rockets, and I'm going to have the long 8-9 hour trip through the nether on a horse, or I'll have to go farm reeds and creepers to make some rockets. I don't know if you need rockets for the elytra hop hack. I've seen that discussed in the Reddits, as well as on even in the chat here, people asking, hey, what's the best way to travel? And, people say elytra hop, elytra hop. So it's obvious, and I've seen it when I was going through the nether once. A player passed me. I was riding a horse, and a player passed me, and they were just bouncing along the highway with an elytra on. But they weren't using rockets, it seemed like. At least I didn't hear any rockets. So I don't know what that strategy is. I'll probably have to take a look at it. Calm down, Enderman. I haven't looked at any of you yet. It's so hard to see, to be able to look around and just get the lay of the land and stuff, because I'm so afraid of accidentally staring these buffoons, in the eye. I like the end dimension in general, just because I think it's pretty cool, the concept of void and everything like that. And of course, when they first launched it, when it first came out, it was really awesome. It was like cool. And of course, their goal was end of game, which never really made sense, honestly. When you think about it, you come to the end. Supposedly, this is where the end of the game is, because you're going to fight the dragon, right? That's the purpose of Minecraft. Get all the way to fight the dragon, game done. And like when people are speed running and all of that, that's the goal. Get to the end, kill the dragon, right? That's how you accomplish the game. But at the same time, someone's... Oh, that's another city. There's ender chests, so obviously it's already been explored. We'll come over here a little bit closer. Go into free cam and take a look. I am tempted to go up and explore some of these. But I mean, this one has an ender chest at the bottom of it. Again, there's no shulkers here, you know. So someone's been here. Yeah, they've climbed up. There you go. I mean, these chests are most likely empty, so it's like, is it worth it to come over here? I need to move over, I think, a little bit further, or this is chunk issue. Yeah, this is the ship. Not really rendered. The whole city's kind of a mess. Anyways, as I was saying, great. I want to look up to see which way the boat went. It went that way. The way I'm going. Okay, so yeah. North. We're going to keep going north. Sorry for the coughing. It's been really bad today. I don't know if it's the air quality or what, but it's been really bad. And, you know, my lungs just aren't what they used to be ever since COVID. So anyways, no excuses. I apologize for the coughing. I know it's annoying on the videos, but back to what I was saying, it's like, you know, they put the end dragon in, you kill the end dragon, and then you can go out, find end cities and get elytras and shulkers. But it's like, why? You beat the game, you're done. I mean, from a concept of playing from a start to a finish and a goal, right? That's the goal. So, like, what's the purpose now? Now, of course, obviously, you know, oh, I almost did it again. I almost looked at that Enderman. Gosh, oh my freaking goodness, I hate this. I should have brought, even though it obstructs the view, which I hate, I should have, besides rockets, should have brought a stupid pumpkin, put it on my head. Sometimes it feels like I'm going in circles here. Okay, we don't have to build across this. We're gonna have to collect more blocks, though. It should be that, okay, you defeat the dragon, that's like a mid-level game, and then you explore the end cities and whatnot, and, you know, your goal is to find the next dimension, you know, and then you go to the next dimension from the end. Now, that would be cool. Now, of course, also, they need to update the end. You know, just having countless island after island after island like this, you know, I mean, come on. Yep, someone's been out there. More bridges! Do I still have blocks? Barely. I'm gonna have to mine some more. Yeah, they need biomes in the end. They need all kinds. Mojang really needs to listen to its audiences, its creators out there. People, you can go get mods that are just absolutely spectacular. Whether it's getting the Distant Horizons mods so that, you know, you can see a long ways and it creates, you know, to where the world height is clear up at 1,000 and, you know, things like that that really change the dynamics of the game and the possibilities, right? To all of the different biomes and ambient sounds. I mean, yeah, they put music and every once in a while the music goes off here in the end, but it's like, you know, maybe these trees, my brain is dead, I can't even think of the name of them. You know, maybe they should be creaking or something, right? I don't know. Could be so much better. All right, anyways, I'm going to keep on going and trying not to stare at stuff. And I need to collect more blocks. Otherwise, I can't build any more bridges. Fun stuff. Anyways, we're going to keep going. Hopefully, eventually, we find an elytra and we find shulkers. I want more than one elytra. And that's the real sad part, is even if I find one, I can't use that one to go find others because, well, I didn't bring rockets or the ability to make them. So, stupid me. Anyways, we will see you. Let's see if we stay alive.